Hey, we live. Dirty old mirrors. Let's go. What's up, you guys? So today we're gonna be hitting a little dumbbell workout here at 24 Hour Fitness. We're gonna get warmed up with our shoulders, you guys. So just gonna take you through the full workout. I like to start with my laterals, so we'll go here. Key thing here, you guys, if you look at it from the side angle, you want to finish a little bit in front of you. A lot of people just go straight out. You don't have a slight bend in your elbows, you guys. Slight bend. Keep that tension in your shoulders right there. So I like to start off with 5s. There's no 5s, so I jump to 10s. Doing 10 to 12 reps, just getting the blood flowing. And then I'm gonna go overhead. Key thing here, you guys, a good cue that I like to use is pushing through your ears. That's gonna keep that dumbbell path straight up rather than this. You see a lot of people pushing forward. We're pushing here. So go ahead and do like 1 or 2 sets, 5 to 10 pounds, get warmed up. And then for today, we're gonna be doing flat dumbbell, incline dumbbell, a low cable fly. I'm also gonna show you guys another movement that isn't very common, so make sure you guys stick around at the end. And then we're gonna finish up with our triceps. All right, you guys, so dumbbells, feet planted, should have that arch in your back, shoulder blades retracted, bringing it down, slow and controlled, pressing at the top, really bracing your core as the weight's moving. So bracing, exhaling at the top. What that's doing, it's just keeping your body tight, keeping all your muscles safe, and making sure you're recruiting all those muscles. And breathing like that is just going to allow you to engage all of these muscles and really contracting at the top. That's going to be the key. So some key things to take note of, you guys. I like to use a really wide stance. That way, when I'm pressing the weight, it's not going to shift me left or right. Have my feet down, good base, tightening my core, tightening my glutes, and then just nice and controlled like Matthew's doing right here. The higher up your elbows are, the more your shoulder and outer chest you're going to be using right here. If you bring it in a little bit, you guys, you can actually get a little bit more tricep activation. It's going to help you press a little bit more. Also going to keep your rotator cuffs a little bit safer. So as Matthew keeps warming up, I'm just going to keep talking, you guys. So hypertrophy is going to be 8 to 12 reps. So that's where the science shows where you're building the muscles. So there's percentage-based training, and then there's RPE, which is going to be a scale that allows you to train alone. You're not always going to have a gym partner. So training this method is going to truly allow you to make sure that you are training within your numbers safely, and you're really pushed into that effort between 72 to 82%. All right, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and try to find our RPE of 7. RPE stands for the rate of perceived exertion. So I'm gonna hit 12 of these at 85, and I'm gonna be honest with myself, like how many more do I think I could have done? And that's what's gonna bring me in between my percentages to where I know I'm building muscle within my rep range. So here we go. Tight core, arching my back, shoulder blades are retracted. I like to have my elbows bent in a little bit, and we on it. 1, 2. Remember, it's a marathon, not a race. You gotta bust through them all. 11, 8, 12. Okay, so after that set, I want to say I could punch out like 5 or 6 more, honestly. Like, so that's really judging off of going to like absolute failure. So yeah, I was slowing down a little bit, but I think I could have pushed out like 5 more. So that would put me on my scale. That would have me at RPE 5, meaning I have 5 left over in the tank. So not going to count that as my working set. I'm going to bounce up again, and then I'm going to ask myself the same exact question. Matt's going in for his second working set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not gonna help you. 8, 9. Here we go. 10, 11, and 12. How many more reps do you think you could do?
4 more.
4 or 5? Yeah. What is that? You did 35? Yup.
That's 40.
Dude, you should have went straight to 40, honestly. Shoulder good? Yep, so if you guys are having any shoulder issues, shoulder pain, just keep that shoulder tucked a little bit, especially on the incline. It's gonna put a lot more stress on that front delt right there, so play it safe. You know what? Let's not even count. I wouldn't even count that first set at 35. Let's not even count that, bro.
Alright.
Count the 40, and then let's do 3 more from there. Another pro tip, y'all, if there's a bench that's closer to the heavier weight, I would just move everything, so that way you're not walking as far with the weight. You call it a pro tip or you call me lazy, I don't care. Get over here. 3 more. I'm just gonna do a negative. Nice. I should probably drop back. Three more. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12. Nice. You got 50s, bro. You got 50s, bro. 6. So this is going to be a good one to target your lower chest, you guys. I like to start off with it in the center. So whenever you're hitting these, you guys, you don't have to have your arms way back here. It's putting a lot of strain on your shoulders. If you stop with your elbow about in line with your torso, that should be good enough to keep your chest stretched out. You want to keep your chest up high. I like to split my stance. You can go either left or right. And I really put a lot of weight on that back foot, so I'm able to keep my chest up. And then I'm wide right here, I'm wide. And as you're coming up, you want to lead with those pinkies. So we're here, curling up with our pinkies. Lead with those pinkies. At the top, you really want to squeeze. You should be finishing about eye level right here between your mouth and your nose. So that'll be the low to high, and I'm going to show you guys the high to low. And then this one, key thing here, you just want to be in line with your pulley. I don't like to come over and pull over like this. It's so dangerous, you guys. Pull down and get over it. Pull down, get over it. All right. Here, I love my split stance. Keeps me balanced. You're going to be in line with your pulleys right here. And you're just going to be pressing down. Really squeezing and contracting at the bottom. Play around with it, right? What works for me isn't going to work for you. So play around with it. Figure out where you get the best contraction in that lower portion of your chest right here. So really stretching out, squeezing at the bottom, squeezing at the bottom. Another thing here, you don't want your elbows to go past your shoulders right here. Once again, you're putting unnecessary strain on your shoulders. Keep your torso up. Stance is balanced and we're pressing down. Yes, sir. That's pretty much it for chest, you guys. So we hit our incline, we hit our flat, we hit our lower. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could hit a fly or maybe like a plate press to really finish off that middle chest. But 3 or 4 movements per muscle group is gonna be good enough. Tricep push down. Just gonna be pushing down, we're gonna do 4 sets of 15, really just loading up the volume since we're only gonna do 1 movement. We'll drop out of the last one. Key here is keeping your elbows at the side and pushing down and squeezing at the bottom. You don't want to be swinging your elbows. Think of your elbows as a hinge. It's hinging down and you're just squeezing at the bottom right there. So just like this. 1. I love my split stance, you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really getting the squeeze out of all of them. 7. Ooh. Yo, shout out Coach Chris for these next 2 movements, you guys. They have my shoulders capped. You don't want to go too low, you guys, because you're going to put a lot of strain on that front delt. It's about parallel. 90. Keep that tension right there. Time under tension, that's really what you want for all of your muscle groups. This one's killer right here, y'all. So what you want to do, you want to put your ropes on, go all the way down. Start light, I promise you. And you'll step over your rope. Thumbs out. And we're just gonna bring it up. It's like a front raise, but we have our ropes. Shout out Coach Chris, another one. Man, Chris taught me so much, you guys. Get a coach. Y'all don't have a coach. When you need one, hey, y'all know how I work. 6. This one's a little invading. You just gotta find the right angle. 12. Give it 12. That's a good quality 12.